What's up, LC heads? All right, so I'm being told that uh, there is not going to be any Shift Shida drop. I was wrong. Could have been wrong. Can be wrong. I am human. Um, I'm also just kind of half with it after surgery. Uh, but we're just going to talk about that real quick. I'm probably wrong. I'll leave it at that. And part of the reason why I thought this is, well, the Oceaneers event roadmap, just kind of the way that it's drawn out, they have a different box with a different date in it, with a hero next to it, like, you know, Lenneth's banner, uh, then the next character's banner, then Rena's banner right here. And then there is another little box that says 921, and it's some obscure character. And even in the comments here, um, like I was kind of looking at that, like, is that some kind of crazy Shift Ray looking thing? And somebody was like, no, it's going to be Shift Shida, and it makes sense because for this event, Shida is the bad guy. Um, Point being is, where did all this originate from? I watched part of like the official Last Cloudia collab drop informative event, whatever you want to call it, on their channel, and it was like something that nerd DK was doing, um, and I shot the shit with him for a second. I was at work, and then I had to cut out. But like from what I was seeing on there, one of the hosts kind of made it sound like LC was going to be part of this collab too, and maybe we were going to get like an LC character, um, that was limited to this collab. Um, that was my takeaway from it. Could be completely, totally, and utterly wrong, but I would also like to remind you all that Last Claudia has snuck in a collab hero before. Now, if you haven't been here the whole time, you might not remember. I don't even remember exactly which hero it was right now off the top of my head, but there was like a lot of community pushback against that. Like, players did not like that shit, right? Because they were plotting out their lapis for the banners to come, and I'm gonna get this many pulls on this, and I'm gonna do this, and still save for this hero's drop, because that's what most players have to do, right? So then when you come in with like a secret hero and you drop that shit, that messes up a lot of things for a lot of people. A lot of people are just going to say, that's just not fair. I didn't have even a chance to like save for this. And it just looks like a terrible cash grab too, all at the same time. So this has happened in Last Claudia. They have done this for one of the collabs. They dropped like a third hero or whatever it was. And yeah, they got a lot of pushback on that. Now, they said they weren't going to do that again. So this is why I'm saying, like, I'm taking LC at their word on this, I guess. So this is why I'm going to say, okay, I'm probably wrong. There's not going to be a shift form Shida, or there's not going to be some LC uh, hero for this collab that they're going to be throwing up on a banner on 9/21. So this is just like what my guildies are telling me. They're like, yeah, it's not looking like they're going to release another hero at all. And yeah, I was pretty much kind of just getting that off this roadmap too. And the very, my very skewed perception of the information that that the hosts were trying to give, on their official channel or whatever. So most likely it is all my fault. Yeah, so my bad about that, everybody. Go ahead and, like, I guess, spend all them pity coins. I'll be honest with you though, I'm still gonna hold out till 9/21 just because this is on here. Um, and you know what? I don't think it would even matter though, because it's looking like these pity coins are only uh, gonna be spendable on parts 1 through 4. I don't know, right? I also don't see any tickets or anything for part 5 or anything like that. Hey, but there is this little slot here on the roadmap. So what could this be on 9/21? Maybe they just put that slot in there like on 9/21 we will release more content or something like that. Eh, I don't know. Like maybe that's the other half of the content being released. I don't know. I don't know why this is drawn out like this. Uh, yeah, and again, I would like to remind you that Elsie has snuck in a hero before. So, where does that leave us? I'm probably most likely wrong. Just gonna go ahead and get out in front of that right now. I am human. Would like to remind you all. Um, and yeah, this is why I was thinking that. So, you got any comments you want to leave? Leave a comment. Let me know. Aside from that, let me know what you spent all your hard-earned pity coins on. And I'm gonna go peep out the new arc I'm about to go pick out. So I will talk at you all soon. Great character so far, though. I do have to say, Rena is definitely a freaking hit. Um, so we'll be talking about that. I have managed to collect all of them so far, apparently. So we'll be covering all of that with a bunch of content because there's going to be a bunch of nifty different parties that we're going to be able to make out of these heroes. So we do have a lot of flavor just added to the game just from this super collab thing, right? And let's see how it all pans out. Anyway, later everybody.